Hello everyone, my name is Justin and welcome back to the New York Islanders GM Mode series. Real quick before we get into this, I want to ask that you leave some... my phone's ringing. Jeez. Okay, as I was saying before, real quick before we get into this, I want to ask you to leave some questions down below for my 500 subscriber Q&A. Once they pile up on each video, I'm going to do it, maybe, hopefully. So now we got to get into this GM mode, and here comes the time of the video where I have to respond to the comments in the last episode. I knew I'd get hate. I knew people would question some stuff I did, and I want to, I have to clarify and restate pretty much what I said to try to smooth things over here. So let's start off with the Boychuk trade. I got comments like, it wasn't realistic, you didn't have to put prospects. You could have easily got a first. Stuff like that. And I know Boychuk's trade value was big enough to get a first. I never said it wasn't. I mean, I could have got a first, a second, and a third with his trade value. But he's only that trade value because he's 87 overall. It doesn't take in consideration his contract length, which is 4 more years, and he's 34 years old. So you could say he would get a first. Yeah, he probably would if his contract had 1 year left. But if I was a GM in real life, I would not give a first to a 34-year-old defenseman. $5 million in cap space each year. Actually, it was 6, but I retained $1 million for 4 more years. I mean, that first-round pick could end up being a first liner for you. Why would you trade that for someone who's got 1 or 2 prime years left? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. So we went to Vancouver, a team who's not going to be good in the next few years, at least shouldn't be good in the next few years, has a bunch of cap space. So we gave him 2 prospects that would probably better than second-round picks. So they would take on Boychuk's contract, and we just got a second back. It was pretty much, they just did us a favor, essentially. That was the whole point of that. Maybe I'm trying to be too realistic, I don't know. But that was my whole mindset behind that trade. The next thing, the Hamnick trade, it was commented that when he requested a trade in real life, he wanted to go out west, and I traded him to a team in our division. Yes, that could bite me in the butt, trading him to a team in our division, but they had a player we wanted. I can't remember if they wanted Hamnick or not, but they were ready to win a Stanley Cup, and he's going to help them there. That's all I have to really say about that. Something someone else said is I should send down Wotherspoon and bring up Straight. And I guess that does make sense. Give Wotherspoon some top 2 time down here in the minors. Also, I think what we want to do, Lowry's in for, what's his name? Duck Hole. When he comes back, I want to do a little bit of a line change. So, now that we got all that cleared up, I should say, we'll do a little bit of simulating here. And hopefully continue winning. That'd be nice. Here's a win. Good job, team. Joe Whitney. A lot of division games here. We got New York and then New Jersey. Come on. Okay, Decole is back. Also, someone said the trade, the Hamnick trade, didn't make our D any better. Not D better. It didn't make us. But that wasn't the goal. Was to get the D better. It's get it better for the future. Because realistically, I could sign Mike Green. Okay, I had a 32-year-old, 88 overall. But then I'd have to have Palek down on the 3rd line, and these young guys, I want them to grow. I don't want them playing down on this 3rd line here and not getting anywhere. We want to get them to their max potential. We're just letting the young guys step up, essentially. So what I'm gonna do is this. what handedness? That's going to screw everything up. Left hand. Left hand. Please tell me Barzell's right. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We're going to do this because Del Cole was listed as a second liner. He had a huge year last year and didn't grow any. He was 86 to start last year. He's still an 86. So we're going to play him as his role. Hoping I get to the trade deadline in this video, but we'll see how fast it goes. So our defense isn't exactly doing great. I mean, it seems like, well, okay, now they are, so I can't talk. So we have to decide what we want to do for next year. If we want to trade Ben Bishop, because he's still 85 overall. I mean, he's still winning though, but because I assume that Tremblay is going to be about the same overall next year. So we should decide, do we want to split it or give Tremblay the starting job even if he's only 84, 85, 86. So that's something we got to decide. Okay, we just lost 2 games. That's not good. Come on. Come on. And now Bishop's injured. Fantastic. So, started off the season good. Okay, we got a win there at least. Something else we gotta start thinking about is what team we want to use for NHL 17 when that comes out, assuming we do a GM mode. Assuming it's not a sucky game, we gotta decide what team do we want to do. I mean, pretty much all the rebuild teams have been done on YouTube plenty of times. You know, so many people do all them rebuild teams. So you can choose another middle of the pack, like the New York Islanders, like we did this year. Or something else we can do is we can pick a good team and try to make them a dynasty, like the Blues, or like a team that chokes every year. I think an interesting one is to pick the Sharks. They just made it to the Cup. Maybe we see if we can win the Cup with them before Marleau and Thornton retire, and then once they retire, see if we can keep the dynasty going. It would be interesting, I think. For the Sharks, we could do, we can do any team really. It's just, I don't know which one, essentially. So that's something we got to think about. Something you can comment on down in the comments if you want. Just let me know. Good news is we're winning some games. Team standings. We're top in our division here. Actually, not top in the league. Points, unfortunately, Tavares is not there. That's a little bit concerning, but we'll see what happens. Up against Ottawa. Having a decent year, okay. But we beat them. Here we go, division game. And we lost, of course. Why would we win a division game? Buffalo still struggling. I'm wondering how Buffalo's going to do next year in their life. I mean, Evander Kane, I mean, there's rumors of him being suspended, rumors that they don't want to play him. Obviously, you have Jimmy Vesey, who might not even sign with them. So it's going to be interesting to see what their lineups look like next year and how well they do. Okay, we're starting to lose some games. We got to bounce back here. Okay, we do have to put Del Cole back up on the first line. Okay, we got at least a win there. 3 division games. Here is where we're going to prove that we are a threat. We're going to beat Washington and Travis Hamonic 2 games in a row. No, we're not. Matter of fact, we're going to lose both games. I just don't know what to do. It seems like some games our offense sucks and the next game is fine. We might have to put Doug Cole back up on the first line. He's got 14 goals. It's embarrassing that no one else has 14 goals yet, but you'd think Panarin or Tavares would have 14 by now. Okay, 2 division games. Here we go. Alexander Semin leading the team in goals. That's funny. It should be an easy win. Look at the record. Come on. We got Florida, Chicago, and Montreal. Florida. Yuri Hoodler, 26 assists. More assists than John Tavares. Okay, offense ain't doing it right now. We gotta. Del Cole's going back up there. That's about all I think we can do. Maybe put Clutterbuck on a third line. Not really. Well, we'll just see what if that helps us any. Ooh, Colorado having a good year, and we lost. I spoke too soon when I said I think we'll be fine for this year. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. We got a good win there. All-Star break. If we can win these next 3 in a row, that'd be huge. We'd be in a good spot. If we win 2 of them, we'll be fine. But we have to win at least 2 of them. We can't lose 2 of them. We have to win 2 of them. And we lose the first one, that really helps us out. Okay, beat Detroit. They have a losing record. If we don't beat them, that's embarrassing. Okay, so a little bit of a not exactly how I was hoping we'd be at this point. And of course Vancouver's doing good, just as I said they wouldn't. We've dropped to 3rd in our division. Points. Oh my goodness. First off, let's see why my analysis was so wrong. Hey, they do not have a good team. Really, they don't. Besides Austin Matthews, I mean, their team pretty much sucks. They have good defense. Maybe that's why they're winning, but... Okay, let's check out the old Stats Central team standing. Let's see what we need help with here. Goals found per game, we suck. Goals allowed per game, we suck. Power play percentage, we suck. Penalty kill percentage, we suck. Okay, that's not good. Let's see who's not getting the job done then. How about that? Tavares doing fine. Panarin not doing fine. Del Cole, okay. These 2 not exactly as good as I would hope. Killorn's doing great. These 2, Anders Lee just sucks. I don't know what else to do with him. He just sucks. Theodore has more freaking points than Nick Leddy. I'm like, oh my goodness. And our whole Half our decor is minus. Goalies. Tremblay has an awful goals against average. Bishop doesn't exactly have okay. We have to make some kind of line changes here. Okay. What if we do something like that? Split up Tavares and Panarin because they sure as heck aren't getting anything done together. We gotta put Anders Lee on the power play. Instead of Brock Nelson. Okay, our penalty kill was the best in the league last year. And now it sucks. What's Matt Martin's defense at here? We'll throw Matt Martin with Kazikis. We'll see if that helps. I don't know if it, okay, first off, this LeJoy shouldn't even be on here. Should be these two. And then Pulak. Not even Nick Leddy. Theodore. These two. Pulak. And Theodore. Hopefully that helps us out a little bit here. You know what? Actually, let's do that. This was our line the first or second year, and it was top line, and it was good. So we'll see if that helps us any. So we know we're gonna have to get a third liner for next year. Anders Lee is just awful. I don't think he's a bad player. He's just not meant for the third line. He's meant for the top six, and we just don't have the room in top six for him. Let's see if anyone made the All-Star game. Maybe Tavares, but I can't see anyone else making it. Yep, Tavares. And that's it for our squad. Let's try these new lines out, see how they're doing. Maybe I just made too many trades or something. I don't know. Maybe I killed the chemistry. On paper, it just looks like we'd be a really good team, and it's just not happening. Three losses in a row. Fantastic. Come on, team. It's never too late to turn the season around here. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Okay, we're going to do this.
Okay.
So, it looks like this might be a rough year for our squad. I don't know what else to do. And then we win 10-1. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we're just getting screwed over by the simulation engine or if... I have no clue. Okay. If we can go on a good tear, we might be in a good spot by the trade deadline. Maybe we can address something. Come on, beat Pittsburgh. Come on, win some games. We need to go on some kind of streak if we want to be a good team. I feel like if we got to the playoffs and we did the whole not slow sim, but went into the simulation thing, we'd win a lot of games. I feel like we can go far in the playoffs. It's just, is the simulation engine going to screw us over and not let us go to the playoffs is the thing. I've seen the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Cup year one in this game with like the worst team, and then I've seen really good teams have horrible records. I mean, it just makes no freaking sense. We got 3 games, let's win all 3 of them, and I'm not even. It's not negotiable. We need to win all 3 of them, and of course you freaking lose. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. If we hit continue, we can't go back. I kind of just, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. So now I can't even get opinions on what I should do in the trade deadline. This kind of sucks. I'll be honest, I think we need defense. And now everyone's going to say, well, you're the one who traded this guy, whatever. The only problem is, I want LaHoy to play, and everyone else. And let's see who's on skaters, match, and blocks. This is going to be a really long episode. Martin Hansel. Don't see a spot on our team for him. Jeff Skinner. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, look at this. 34, 38 goals. That's what we need is goals. I think Dal Cole leads our team in goals. Let's check this out. 49 points. He's 26. What if... 34 points compared to 49. Same age. How's Lee doing? Has he turned it on yet? Not really. What if we... 4 years left for Shane Prince. So they're getting rid of him because his contract's ending. So we give him Shane Prince. And I hate to do it, but our second round pick, that wouldn't even go through. I'm not giving up a first or second for next year. I refuse to do that. But what if we do this? Let's check this out. He's a pure goal scorer. He has 25 goals. Compared to Tavares, he was a 93 overall guy. He's 21 for us. Okay, first off, let me check the rest of the league out here before I go gun-ho on one guy. No, thank you. It doesn't appear as there's going to be any defensemen available, but maybe there will be. Boy Chuck. Wheeler. Okay, I think I'm going to go for it, guys. Jeff Skinner. If we can't get D, if we can't improve our D, we might as well improve our offense, which still sucks. I think actually we were 19th in goals for and 15th in goals allowed, so really our offense just sucks. Welcome Jeff Skinner to the New York Islanders. Has Panarin turned it on? Yeah, he has. I don't want to put 3 snipers, so I think I'll put Skinner on the second. You guys can comment what I should do with the lines, but for now, he's going on the first line power play, first off. You guys can comment lines. I'm really sorry I couldn't get you guys' opinions on what to do at the trade deadline because I'm an idiot. Let's see if there's any goalies available because Bishop sucks. I don't really have much to trade. Bunch of 85s, but that's what Bishop is. So no point doing that. Nope. I think I'm just gonna have to find out the right line combination, cross my fingers, and really hope for the best. Shane Prince was just underperforming. I mean, let's be honest. He would have been on pace for a little over 40 points, and really, for the second line, you should have like 50, 55. The good news is the wild card's 70 points. We're 5 points behind. We can overcome that. I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Tell me where I should put Skinner. What should the lines be? Give me hate for this trade too if you want. I don't care. And I'll see you guys next time.